Okay, there you go. It should be working up on YouTube.
Yeah. Nope.
Just logging into the chat.
Okay.
Phone. This thing good. Gotcha. Okay, so you can hear me on stream?
Let me mute you on here.
Yeah.
And see if I can hear you. Just on.
All right, tell me when you're ready. Just type that you can hear me in chat.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely hear you on stream. It's just delayed.
Yeah, of course. All right, so I'm going to play the video.
Okay.
Here we go.
Thing in the game we made for you. From here on, we will give you the tools to build your own stories, your own homes, and truly make the universe yours. Join me on a journey on building our own habitable home on Pyro. Keep in mind that the following footage is work in progress, including its UI, design, and visuals. And we're super excited to share this with you. We found a beautiful location by a lake. This is where we'll build ourselves a home. To do so, we need some resources and the construction graph card. The construction graph card allows us to survey the land, claim the land in a lawful system,
what happened to the audio?
And it allows us to build structures.
Weird.
As we've already found the location and don't need to claim land in Lawless Pyro, we can straight dive into building our base. Keep in mind, the following UI is work in progress. A survey drone that deploys from the top of the card gives us a controllable augmented view of the land. In the new structure mode, we'll pick a small basic structure and hit construct. For this demo, the construction will be instantaneous, but in the final product, this will take you quite some time.
Okay, so as you can see in the final product, it'll take some time. So we're going to need construction materials from salvage, right? And that's how we're going to build these habs. And this is just a very basic habitation module. It doesn't do anything other than create oxygenated atmosphere. That has to be powered, which you'll see in a sec.
Just kind of like
We've
a
done
room,
it.
basically.
We've built our
I
first
remember
structure.
seeing some of this. It's just been a while.
Let's have a look
so
on the
Alright.
inside. As we walk into the small basic structure, we see an empty interior that is dimly lit. It's up.
Hang on, I've got the fucking stream connecting, disconnecting garbage. I'll just end it. I'm so sick of this. It shouldn't be this fucking complicated. we end the stream? Oh, can we not stop? I said. And when it's up for you.
Yep, I think so.
We can straight dive into building our base. Keep in mind, the following UI is work in progress.
It should be, it looks like it.
A survey drone that deploys from the top of the cart gives us a controllable augmented view of the land. In the new structure mode,
Yada, yada,
we'll
yada.
pick a
Let's just
small
get past
basic
this bit.
structure. We've done it.
So,
We've
this
As
is all
we
you
walk
get.
into the
So this is just a standard hab. It just creates oxygen, lighting, and you can put in furniture and things like that. For example, we put a crafting machine on one side, research bench on the other side, right? For local research.
small basic structure, we see an empty interior that is dimly lit. It's up to us to define what we will use this space for. In our case, we will want to make it into a home.
There's not
We
a
can
very
see
big
that the lights
space,
are still
right?
off, and
So
that
it's
is
a
a
very
problem, because
fit
no
for
lights
purpose.
means no atmosphere, no breathable atmosphere.
It's like
So
a
it's not
house
ideal
to
to
live
live
in
in.
while
So
you're
how
doing
do we
stuff
solve this
nearby,
issue?
almost.
Yeah.
We can improve this by providing the building with power. Let's see if we can build something that helps us out. But before
Nothing
we dive into
fancy.
more building, let's take a quick moment to enjoy the freedom that the survey drone provides us with and admire the aesthetics of our first structure.
Do we got anybody in the work with
And
the
I wonder
Pioneer
what
yet?
Declan was up doing there.
I
Keep
might
in mind
end up
that
having to
base building is still work
CCU
in
up
progress,
to one.
but what you're seeing right now
But-
is being recorded directly in the client, and
What's going with this video's audio? It's terrible. So Pyro already has a Star Lancer build, I think, which is the alternative to the Pioneer. Pioneer is more of your large scale refinery, everything all in one chip, and mining, refining, manufacturing, and module building. So we do have a ship that will do already with Pyro that will do base building. I think it's called the Build, so it's a base building ship, but it may not be suitable or capable of doing what the Pioneer can do properly. So I will probably CC you up from my Harbinger to the Pioneer, but just like the whole E, it's not currently CCUable up to. But the whole E has now become CCUable, right?
Yeah.
So I think they will probably make the Pioneer CCUable up to soon. And I think they'll do that probably just before 1.0. And they'll start releasing that chain because the Pioneer is looking on Star Hangar.
Well, I think, what was I gonna say? I think you have to have that to build a base.
No.
You have to. Now, I
No.
think you do.
No, you don't.
I think you do.
Otherwise, that would lock out 90% of the community, mate. So, see, this is the thing. The stream just keeps on disconnecting, reconnecting.
It's fine on my end.
I'm getting notifications. It's dropping out and coming back. And it's not currently running, doing anything. So the Pioneer is 1,555.51 for the cheapest one. Hang on. 10 years insurance, $1,300. What's the Pioneer 6M? Don't know what that is. What is a 6M? Makes no sense. Where people are getting confused with the Pioneer situation is the Pioneer is an all-in-one mining, refining, crafting, and base building ship, right? It's a mobile base in itself. I need 10-year insurance. I need 10-year insurance plus extras. Don't care about liveries. Look. Six-month insurance, $15.55, but that's from a bad seller, one that you should not trust. Chaos Industries, they're bad news. They're the dupers. $1,300. Well, you know what? Say getting an Idris. Can you just type up and find out what a Pioneer 6M for Mike is? 6 months insurance. Why? Why
you
would
not
you?
going to Pioneer with 6 months insurance? That's retarded.
Yeah, that's just, and he's charging more than the guy who's doing the 10-year insurance one. Fucking retarded. Honestly, some of the people in our community. Yeah, so we can actually end up getting a Pioneer with 10 years for $1,300 US.
Yeah, I swear from the research I've done, that you have to have the Pioneer to build bases, I swear.
No. Pioneer just helps building towns, and is a mobile base in itself, but it is not required under any circumstances. What is required is an ironclad full of construction materials for your guys to pull out in SCU crates to then apply to the building blueprint for its requirements, its elements for build, just like when you're crafting at the moment. Anyway, continue watching this video.
Works seamlessly between first person and the building mode. Okay, enough. Back to base building. In the list of new structures, we see a small fuel generator. That is something that could solve our problem, I think. Power providing structures need to be hooked up to other buildings inside construction ER mode, but we'll explain this later. The fuel generator is one of several structures that provides power, each with their own benefit and drawbacks. Fuel power is quick and easy to build, but it requires a constant supply of fuel besides its regular maintenance. If a structure is not maintained, it will halt its activity. Players will need to maintain fuses to keep the building operational. The better crafted fuse, the longer it lasts. This is where the fuse goes on this building.
Okay, so
Next
fuses,
up, we have a terminal
science,
that gives us
right?
access to the status of our building. And, more importantly, we get to activate it here. That should do it. Let's see if we got power in the building now. As you notice,
So now you're
some of the
saying how
crates in the
important
background have
science is,
disappeared,
even for little
as their
things like
contents has been
fuses.
consumed during the construction process of the buildings. And it looks like Declan is now hooking up the power to the building. I wonder what he was up to earlier, though. Wow, Declan has been
Hey,
busy
crafting
decorating
machine,
the
did you
place.
say that?
As we can see, the lights are now properly working. We got atmosphere.
Right,
And
so
we can
there's
start
the
to use the
crafter.
item fabricator now that there is power. Always
Right.
handy in case we need a fuse. Let's have a quick look at what we've done so far. We've decorated the place. We made it our own little home.
Pretty
We
dope.
hooked it up with power.
Yeah.
I would say we have a place that we can live in.
As you can see here, there is no pioneer, right? No need
It
for a
might not be
pioneer.
much, but I think it's just enough to call it a home. Thank you.
Okay, so that's that video. Any community speculation stuff? That it? No.
Yeah, maybe I'm getting capabilities confused with or something, because I'm trying to do some new fresh research on it, and it sounds like it's just the Pioneer allows you to build the biggest size structures, like it's required for that.
Well, what it does, it prefabs them. That's all. And what it does, see, so what the I'm going to grab a coffee and take you on the phone. I'll end the stream because I need to obviously be streaming this right now.